Hello, and hello. My name is Jackie, and I'm here today to do your tarot read, okay? And no, I'm not trying to talk about no baby mama drama as love as we love to hear the tea. I'm actually trying to take some time to talk about the collective energy and how we can maneuver and kind of like establish boundaries and healthy ways to communicate outside of like complex situations that are depicted through tarot cards, okay? So if you receive a message that does not all the way resonate, don't come for me. Just like wait until you hear what you need to hear, or come back for another time for the video, or click off. I mean, this message is really for the person that needed to hear this. And I want to let you guys know in advance that I did record this this is my second time doing this recording. The first time I did the recording, I was like shuffling the cards, and like all you heard in the audio was the sound of the cards just shuffling on the table because I am currently using my phone mic. But enough of me explaining about this read. I'm just gonna go ahead and jump into the reading, which we will be doing hindsight, insight, and foresight energy. I do not actually tell futures here. I am not. You are in total control of your life, okay? This may just be energetic or kind of like energies that occur during your lifestyle, and just a general discussion of like how to move on for that, or how to like pass on from that, okay? So work with me, okay? Now here we go. So the very first card that we have here is going to be the Seven of Clubs card. And I'm going to give you a little bit of background about a lot of these cards. The clubs is going to be a fire energy, and believe it or not, this is lucky number 7. And I'm not sure if you could tell here, but these beavers are not level. This is a battle. These beavers are working towards getting some work done, but in the midst of them working towards getting something done, they are fighting each other, okay? So it could just be a situation where it's like two people have a common goal, but they really just can't get along. But we're going to talk about this a little bit more in the clarifying. So I actually did pull 3 clarifying cards for you. The first one is going to be the, first one's going to be the Seven of Swords energy. The second one is going to be the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And the third one is going to be the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Now, before I continue to clarify this hindsight energy of the Seven of Clubs, the 2 beavers, this card right here, I want to go ahead and talk about some of these clarified cards to kind of help you piece together this story. So what's going on here is that we have someone who is a trickster, someone who is very deceptive, someone who may have even stole something. We have someone who is matriarchal, someone who is very nurturing, may even have some motives to be a little controlling or a little overbearing. Like whenever there's an issue, instead of just learning how to like have a balanced communication with issues, they would rather just take on the whole issue themselves to deal with it because they feel like they can get the work done. So definitely 2 different types of characters here. One person who is willing to do what they want to do without consulting the team, whereas you have the other person who is, they will consult the team, but they're only down to do it their way or the highway, okay? And then we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, which is a breach of contract. So it looks like in this past energy, someone is just having a little bit of conflict. And it looks like the best thing that could be done is communication. There's a lot of energy of Pentacles, which is like an earth energy. This represents the signs Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. Very stable people who generally have things already planned out, who kind of like look at things and very much know how to handle them off bat. Like they're very good and hard workers. And so it looks like in this, excuse me, it looks like in this hindsight energy, we also may have been working with a Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini for the trickster energy of the hindsight energy. And no, I'm not necessarily saying like, oh, if you're the trickster, then you're wrong, or if you're the matriarch, then you're wrong. This is not about anybody being right or wrong, but it looks like at the end of the day, the situation is not working out because two people can't come together and collaborate as they need to. So what I will say about this energy is that you guys both have a common goal in mind, but the best thing to do to kind of get yourselves on the same boat is to use each other's strengths instead of using them against each other. You can use them to get the job done. Because like this card says, you guys are building a dam. Y'all gotta go, you know? And, you know, things are gonna happen quickly for you guys. And you guys will both get washed away if somebody doesn't level up and say like, hey, something has to change. This is definitely about communication and having a solid plan. And if I'm gonna be honest, whoever I would say like this Seven of Swords energy, the person who is willing to kind of like, I don't want to say be undermining, but the person who just wants to go with their own idea without consulting anyone. Like, it's not necessarily that you don't have good ideas, but you not communicating is contributing to the issue. So definitely feel like you can speak up. You have the right to speak. You are on a team. You feel me? Like, your words definitely do matter. And as for the person who is the Queen of Pentacles, learn how to ask for help. And I hate to say it that way, but like, things are only going to be hard in the world where you have to be on your own. There's 7 billion people on this planet. If you don't know how to ask for help, then success is going to be very, very much of a long journey. And if you guys do find a way to become compatible, then you guys can get so much done together. Like, if there is even money involved, you guys will be very profitable. So I'm guessing that this could be like someone who is having over a romantic relationship, maybe even like a business partnership, like two people who wanted to work together, maybe two creatives, and they're just not seeing eye to eye. So that's definitely the hindsight energy I'm seeing. Like, just some past energy. So I'm gonna go ahead and go on to the foresight energy, which is just gonna give us some word about what is currently happening, something that is like what is currently being felt. Rather, I don't want to say currently happening to have you guys thinking predicting actions. I'm just talking about general energies behind some actions that may have occurred. So the energetic card that we have is for foresight. The current affairs, current energy is going to be the Hangman. The Hangman is someone who has great ideas. They love to fantasize because we're daydreaming. Like, whenever they fantasize or whenever they're in their mode of daydreaming, they always come up with the best ideas. This could also be some sort of like drug-induced fantasy. This could be a high from like weed, maybe like a shroom strip. I don't know, whatever your prerogative is. It could be water. Hey, but whatever it is that you use to like really like bring yourself into a meditative state, this is how you bring forth your best ideas. And it looks like someone, maybe both of you, was able to come to a conclusion. Or even like brainstorming some ideas about how to make sure that this collaboration can work. As far as the clarifiers go for this, we have the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Four of Swords, and then we have the Ace of Wands. The Seven of Pentacles is a reflection on your situation, looking back at something and tracking your progress. The Four of Swords is the Rest card. And the Ace of Wands is the card of opportunity. So it looks like in order for you guys to actually be able to collaborate, there seems to be like there was like currently like almost like an agreement to say like, hey, let's just take a pause at where we are. Let's just look at what we did and, you know, make sure that this can, like, once we come back from this break, like, we just take us a break, you know? And then, like, once you guys come back from that break, that's when the getting gets good. Like, that's when the opportunity really starts to unravel itself and really bring things into action between you guys, make things happen. So even if you are unsure of how to communicate, or you were unsure of how to communicate with each other in the past, at this point it looks like the best thing to do would be just to take a break from each other. Like, reflect on the things that you were able to get done. Don't reflect on what didn't work. Reflect on each other's strengths. And it's a great way to do that, as a way to like reassure each other and encourage each other as a team, you know, help each other feel valued in this progress. Take a break. Take some time for yourself. Don't think about it, you know, because if you overthink it, then you could still get frustrated. Maybe there's some burnout here. Maybe you guys are both just working really hard and y'all both kind of a little bit sick of this shit, you know. Don't become enemies about it. Just take some time, breathe, think about it, you know. Let your ideas brew, let your ideas manifest here, okay? This is definitely a time where, like, you need to get inspired again, the both of you. So whether it is like you guys just saying like, hey, you want to smoke with me? Or, you know, creating, like, you just talking about a vision, you know, talking about your dreams with each other. That'd be a beautiful way to get each other engaged again. Now, as for the foresight energy, this is going to be energetic, and her energy that is coming in. We have the Two of Hearts here. This is all about emotion. It's about getting creative again and being vulnerable, letting things flow naturally. This is also water sign energy, Cancer's, Pisces, and Scorpio. So definitely bringing in a lot of love here, like reigniting. The love has been reignited in this situation. There's definitely going to be collaboration coming. And to clarify, we have the Star card, the World card in reverse, and we have the King of Wands in reverse. So the Star card is a wish fulfillment card. The World card is almost like a description of like reality. I also interpret this as like being perceived. So like anything that you are able to be perceived on. So it could just be real life. It could be your environment. It could be like media. It can just be any way that a person is able to be perceived by a large audience or a large body of people. And then we have the King of Wands in reverse, which is someone who is very disciplined, very stern, but they are almost like unmoving in their ways. And so it looks like the two of you got together. It looks like for this foresight, oh, I don't know what that is, fireworks? I'm sorry guys, that freaks me out. Excuse me. But it looks like for this foresight energy, I was like track. We have someone, or both of you are able to attain your dreams and collaborate. By creating a unified vision, or working off of the vision that you guys had created together, and allowing it, ensuring it with the world, and the way that, like, I almost want to say it, but it's kind of weird to say it, but like in a way that like you don't allow the outside world to make comments on what you guys do in your partnership. Because I feel like that's what may have had you guys conflicted in the first place. It's like once you guys got on the common ground about what it is that you wanted, when you started showing it to the world saw it that way. So as long as you guys can stay on the same page when you're working publicly and don't allow the public to interfere with your partnership, there will be fruition here. There will be success. So that is the current energy, hindsight, insight, and foresight energy for the collective that I have for you all today. I appreciate you guys sticking around with me and watching it all the way to the end if you did, especially since this is my first video. Not my first time reading tarot, but my first time putting it on YouTube. So definitely appreciate you. Join me next time. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe for sure. And tell me, did any of this relate? Did this remind you of a situation? Talk to me. I'm human. Like, I'll just be chilling. Okay? Alright, guys. See you around.